Hi there, my name is Shidell and this is Weirdo Love Tarot, and this is going to be your September 2023 love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for every Taurus out there, so just take what fits for you, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your Sun, your Moon, and Rising signs. As a disclaimer, and I'm going to start putting this at the beginning of all my videos, if you are in a happy, good relationship, do not watch tarot love readings and create problems that are not already there. Okay? If you're in a successful relationship, you shouldn't be looking at tarot reading, because when I say I don't sugarcoat anything, it's like most of my readings, there aren't a whole lot of goodness that comes out of it. It talks about the troubles and why you're having the troubles. That's usually what my readings are about. So if you're looking, I very rarely, I got one yesterday, matter of fact, not sure which one, I can't remember, but I did have a good reading yesterday that was very successful connection, but 9 times out of 10 people come to YouTube videos, tarot readings, to get a different perspective on the problems that are there. So keep that in mind. Don't create problems in a healthy relationship that aren't already there. If you are a cross watcher and you're interested in a Taurus, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles. If anybody's interested in a personal reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. Hold on, I'm out of breath here for a second. I don't know why. I feel winded just all of a sudden. Okay. I want to thank everybody for sticking around for my little 4-month hiatus. It's just been a very busy time, and I was in no energy and no mental or spiritual wellness to sit down and do this. So I appreciate all of you for still being here. I appreciate those of you who reached out to me in that 4-month period just to see if I was okay. That really meant a lot to me. Today I had a friend. I can call her a friend. I used to call her my son's friend when they were kids, but we're adults now, or they're adults now, so I can call her my friend. She brought me a present today and left it in my mailbox. And I hope she doesn't mind me telling this story. She is actually a Taurus. It had a beautiful letter in it, and it was very much a reminder to me, because I struggle with confidence, which is one of the reasons that I took a 4-month hiatus. I am not very, and I have been told by several people that I am gifted in the skill of reading. I have a very gifted intuition. I don't know how good of a tarot reader I am, but I have a very gifted intuition. I always have. And I've had a lot of people remind me of that lately, but I've never felt so. But she brought me a little gift today that kind of reminded me that we all struggle from time to time. I mean, we're human. And a few little things to kind of get me back on my path. So I want her to know how much I truly appreciate and love her. So, all right. So now, before the weirdness of getting into the message that I came through for you, it's a strange one. Okay, so it was weird when I was meditating. Usually I get intuitive messages through songs. And I couldn't figure out what the song was. I'm like, okay, I know this, but it kept switching back between another song. It was 2 songs playing at the same time. So it was kind of hard to distinguish between the 2 of them, but I finally figured it out. The first one was Lewis Capaldi's Someone You Loved. It was kind of like, like the TikTok videos and the Facebook reels of people doing mashups and putting 2 songs together. That's kind of what it was. But it was Somebody You Loved, or Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. Somebody feeling like, okay, now the day bleeds into nightfall and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. So one person, and because I'm feeling like this was 2 people, and this is their mindsets. So this is you and another person. Only you can decide who is who in this situation. But the other song that it was like mashed up with was Somebody That I Used to Love by Gautier. Or Now You're Just Somebody That I Used to Know. So the other person's over here, but you didn't have to cut me off, make it like it never happened and that we were nothing. So I feel like one person, okay, now here's the really weird message that came out. Normally I get some kind of vision, some kind of image with the music that's playing. And it was, I grew up on a farm. Well, in the country, not really a farm. We had a big garden and we had farm animals and whatnot, but it was, I wouldn't really consider it a farm. We didn't like produce anything that we went and sold to anybody. It was just that, you know, for our own sustenance that we, but it was various animals nursing was what I was seeing. And I'm thinking, okay, now I get it. The person that's over here, we're just going to call him by who sang the song. The Louis Capaldi person over here is feeling they've been weaned. If that makes any sense. And the other person is over here like, okay, just because I stopped doing things for you, you're going to act like we never happened, like we were never anything. And this person's over here like, but you used to take care of me and now you don't anymore. Therefore, you don't love me. If that makes any sense to anybody. All right, let's get into your cards. We have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. It's so funny because every morning I pull a card for myself just for the day. This is what I got this morning. This is talking about we have no idea what's coming in the future. We can plan, we can try and manifest all we want, but we really don't know what tomorrow brings. I am a prime example of things that have happened in my life, and it has happened to me more than once, that just poof, out of everything, out of nowhere, you lose everything and you have to start over. And that's happened to me several times in my life, that I've had to just poof, everything's gone. Time to start from scratch and start over again. It's the whole reason I am the way I am. I know how to start from nothing and make something. So I feel like this is telling you, don't take anything for granted. Don't take it, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. You can only trust that it's going to bring good things. The Bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously, and when Bobcat Spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept your secrecy and is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. You have no idea why certain things happen. There's a million things, and I explained this in one of my videos yesterday. It's like everything happens for a reason. We just don't know why. We don't know why things happen. And I feel like this is very much the case of two people who have fallen apart. One doesn't understand why the other just stopped, and the other one's over here going, well, you don't have to act. Just because I stopped doesn't mean you got to walk away like nothing, we weren't anything, like you can just forget me. So very weird connection here that I'm feeling. But anyway, angels and spirit. I don't know if that made any sense to you. I always say that. I don't know that, and I don't say that because I think you don't understand it. I say that because I don't know if what I said makes any sense. I get into the flow, and it's funny, people ask me, well, when you said this in the reading, did you mean it? I'm like, I don't even remember the reading, because I forget it, like, literally, because of the way my brain works. I forget the reading 5 minutes after I've done it. It's just the way my mind works. I get into this zone when I'm doing this, and whatever comes out my mouth comes out my mouth, and I post it regardless. Angels and spirit guides, please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of September 2023. I'm a weird one. I'm sorry. What do we have? Whoop. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I'm feeling very much on, spend some time with your tribe. If just take a break from thinking about, regardless of which person you are, whether you be the one that was doing the giving and the other one just like, well, if you're not going to give me, keep spoiling me the way you do, I'm not going to, if you're not going to keep taking care of me, I'm just going to go. If you be the one that's actually like been giving, okay, take a break with your friends and just try and understand things. If you're the other one that feels like, why did you stop giving to me? You obviously don't love me. Spend some time with your pride, with your tribe. I said your pride. With your tribe. You could need to actually put some love into yourself. This feels like a very codependent. Somebody is very clingy, very needy, and when the other person can't give to them, they feel unloved. They get mad, they take a break. That might be why the other person is thinking, you don't even care about me, I'm having a hard time differentiating between who is who. This could be very much one person's way of thinking going in two different directions as well. Take it how it resonates for you. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the recent past energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Recent past energy, please. What did I just say about codependency? You got the Devil card. Okay. Now, if you notice in this Devil card, she's looking in the mirror. This could be somebody that's very narcissistic. It always gives me the vibes of, if you know the story of Narcissa. Narcissa drowned in his own reflection in the river because he was so in love with himself. But the Devil can represent codependency. It could represent obsession, toxicity. It's just, danger, Will Robinson, danger. It's just the red flags. I mean, it's funny that she's even wearing a red dress. It's the red flags. So what's this Devil card about here in the recent past energy for Taurus? Eight of Swords. Ooh, High Priestess. Ooh, Eight of Wands. Give me one more on this. Five of Wands. Okay. So you get the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Some kind of communication, I feel. Got you stuck. I mean, it's a self-imposed bondage. You can see in this Eight of Swords, she's her reflection, which is funny because she's looking in a mirror in this devil card. Okay, somebody is obsessed with being stuck. It's like somebody wants to be stuck is what I'm feeling. Especially when it comes out with this, that they're looking in the mirror. Okay, because you can see her reflection here. She is bound. She is tied. But in reality, she's not. It's all in her head. Somebody is obsessed with overthinking this. But they intuitively feel like if they try and express themselves, that it's just going to cause a whole lot of drama. Something they don't want. Maybe that's why the one person's over here like, well, why are you acting like nothing ever, like we were nothing, right? Because the person that I feel is you. I feel like you're stuck in a place of, I feel like you feel like the other person nurtured you a lot, took care of you a lot. And when they stopped, maybe they had other priorities, other things they had to take care of. Now, if this is not you, feel free to switch the roles. But they have other priorities that they, maybe they're not able to spend as much time. Maybe they're not able to be there as much. And you might be feeling you might be overthinking it and possibly creating problems in your mind that aren't really there. And you're afraid if you tell them this, that's why, that it's just going to cause a lot of drama. Or you could intuitively feel that maybe there is some competition, that there was somebody else because they're not giving to you as much. Again, feel free to switch the roles. All right. So what's going on in the current energy with Taurus? I hope this is making sense to somebody. The Magician. Okay, so the Magician is all about manifestation. It's about having all the tools at your disposal to make happen what you want to happen. So what is this Magician card about here in the current energy? Oh, no, that's a whole stack. Cards are stuck together today. It's a little cooler today than it was. Okay. Why are they coming out in... You know what? I've never done this before, but I'm changing my deck to clarify with, because those cards, they don't want to... That's weird. I've never done that before. Had to switch decks when clarifying, but they just didn't want to. They didn't want to. There we go. The World. The Chariot. And Temperance. Okay. See? That's why. You got 3 major arcana clarifying a major arcana. Okay. You're manifesting healing moving forward. I feel like this is all in the past. I feel like if you tried to work things out, if you tried to, and you're all overthinking it and whatnot, so you're like, you know what? It's time for a new chapter in my life. It's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to, because the Chariot card here is, that's what it's all about. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Sagittarius. The Chariot card, there's always 2 creatures pulling the chariot, a dark one and a light one, black and white. The light and the darkness. Okay, the lightness. Is that even a word? But those 2 sides have to be balanced. The dark and the light have to be in the same, because if there's more darkness, it's going to veer in that direction. If there's more light, it's going to be, we all have to have that perfect balance within us in order to move forward. And this is fast movement forward as well to something new. It's like, no, it's time to wrap up an old chapter in my life and move forward. And Temperance is all about healing. You could be getting to know somebody new. Okay, you could be getting, again, balance. Temperance is all about balance. You're manifesting moving forward. Something new. Like ending whatever this cycle was that it's like, it's not even worth trying to fix, I feel. All it does is make me overthink life and my own value. And if I intuitively, I feel like if I try and talk this out with this person, it's just going to be a whole lot of drama and chaos and conflict. So you're trying to manifest something new moving forward. All right. So let's see what the challenges are going to be here for the month of September for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. There's that Eight of Swords again. You're still in your head. You're still thinking about this past situation. What's this Eight of Swords about here? What's this Eight of Swords about here? Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Ooh. This could be a same-sex relationship. Doesn't have to be, but we do have two queens here. So I feel like somebody may be coming in to tell you, no, I did want the same thing as you. I did want this, but, you know, I have boundaries too. I have life. You're going to hear my neighbors have a dirt bike and a four-wheeler. It makes a lot of noise. I can't do anything about that. So the problem here is this person is going to come back around and say, no, you just walked away. You didn't even give it a chance to work it out. You didn't want to work it out. And now they're coming back around and saying, hey, I do want what you want. I did want what you want. But at this point in time, I think you're in this energy of, yeah, but do I want this anymore? Is this what I want? Is this serving my greater good? Is this going to be something that's going to grow? I mean, this person's going to come back and tell you the truth, and it's this person from the past, you know, and it's going to get you all back up in your head again. You're trying to get out of this energy. You're over here like, no, I'm sorry, I got to turn my fan on. You're over here like, no, it's time to move forward. It's time to do something. It's, you know, I've had enough of sitting around stuck in my head, you know, obsessed with this situation. I'm manifesting better things for myself, healing, etc. And this person's like coming back around going, but wait, I did want what you want. Why didn't you ever tell me what you wanted? You know, I wanted it too, but I have other priorities as well. And, you know, I can't give you all my time, but now you're at the point where, or at least you're going to be this month, like too much time has gone by. You're like moved past it. So let's get a potential outcome here for Taurus. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome. Nothing is set in stone. And by all means, I cannot predict the future. These are just stories. Okay. And sometimes my future predictions give you some kind of hope. And don't we all need a little hope? Hope for a better outcome. All right. Potential outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of September. There's that Temperance card again. You are going to find your balance and you are going to heal. It's like repeating the message. It's like in the past you were stuck in your head and now you're trying to get out of it, but this person's trying to keep you stuck in your head. And I feel like, no, I'm sorry. It's YouTube. Even that little bit of side boob I got to cover up here. Okay. You're over here like, no, I need to heal. I need to find, I mean, look at her. She's meditating and finding her peace. Okay. Her balance in herself. You can see that stack of rocks there in the back. Okay. That are balanced to be able to stand that high. Okay. All right, so what's this Temperance card about here in the outcome? What's this Temperance card here about in the outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Whew, I apologize. I'm having a hot flash right now. Menopause sucks. That's all I got to say about that. That card had to fly out with it, didn't it? Okay. So, you get the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups popped out here with that Temperance card. But then on top of that came out the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is immature energy to me, okay? It's somebody that just wants to have fun, wants to keep it light, wants to keep it casual, which is kind of contradicting to the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. That's, you know, the Two of Cups is that's a divine partner there. You know, with the Ten of Cups, that's the happily ever after. But you got the this is my casual card. The kicker for me is it came out with the Lovers, and in this deck, okay, you can see he's looking longingly at her. But here's this chick over here. That's the temptation. That's the one in the background that wants to ruin this. Okay. That's the, yeah, I want him. I can see there might have been some contradicting energy here. Or this, I feel like, might be the past person. Okay, another way I can look at this with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is also about getting to know somebody, okay? It's about getting on the same vibrational level. It's a card of alchemy. It's a card of, if you've ever heard me explain it, you have a glass of boiling water and a glass of ice water, and if you throw them together too soon, okay, it's going to cause like a lot of steam, spit, you know, it's going to be a little chaotic. But if you let the boiling water cool down to room temperature and you let the ice water cool, you know, warm up to room temperature, they come together smoothly. This could be as you're getting to know somebody, you're starting to flirt, just taking it as a casual level. This could be something that turns into, okay, a Two of Cups, a Ten of Cups, a happily ever after, a real connection. But then you got here in the background, I feel like this temptation over here is this past person that keeps coming in and telling you, but I did want this, and I, you know, don't act like we were nothing, that I didn't exist. That's what's keeping you stuck in your head. And that's the toxicity. That's the codependency. Somebody here was codependent on the other one. Actually, I think they were both codependent on each other. I don't know why these things happen. It's all one of those lovely life lessons that the universe throws to us. It's funny, somebody asked me, why do you do love readings when you are completely single and don't even look for love? Well, that doesn't mean I don't believe in love. It just means, I mean, trust me, I believe it. I love the concept of love. It's just that I don't understand the world today and what people consider love. It doesn't really line up with my idea of love, and it makes it very hard to date because there are very few people out there that have the same idea of love that I do. So that's why I choose to stay single until somebody comes along and gives me that same vibration that I put out there that has to do with love. I'm kind of good, you know. I'm not ready to just settle for anything just to say I have something. But anyway, let's get some advice from Spirit. I don't know why I'm talking about my personal life. Okay, the moon. That's confusion. You can see you're like stuck in this place of darkness here. The moon is, that's my illusion card. Illusion, confusion, delusion. Somebody may be delusional here. I don't think it's you. I think it's the other person. Okay? Because I feel very much like you're manifesting forward movement. You're manifesting closing out this cycle and moving on, and you're ready to start something else. But I feel like whoever this past person is coming back on, but I wanted this. And getting you all stuck in your head. And I feel like they ain't letting up. I feel like they're still hanging out in the background. If you're starting something new, they're still hanging out, or going to start something new. They're going to be hanging out in the background. But this person got y'all confused. That's what you don't want. See, the moon doesn't show everything. We're the sun and happiness. The sun illuminates everything. Everything can be seen. But this is the mystery. We don't know. We don't know. Don't know what tomorrow brings. Don't know what the future holds. Why things happen. What's this moon card about here in the advice? Like, you may be stuck in this energy of you're stuck in your head because you want to know why things didn't work out the way you wanted. Why things fell apart. Okay. All right. So, in order to be unstuck, okay, unconfused, if that's a word, we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands here. It's letting go of the past and then waiting for what's meant for you. Okay, it came out with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, to me, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Excuse me. You also have Pisces here. And the Page of Cups, to me, is an apology. It's a small offer of love. And I feel like Spirit is telling you that, okay, if you want to move on to what is meant for you, because if you can see on this Three of Wands, it can go in either direction. Okay. She's waiting. She's waiting for what is meant for her to come in, and she's got her bags packed. She's like ready to go. The Two of Wands to me is letting go of the past and moving forward to the future. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, we don't know why things happen, and not everything's going to be brought to light why it happened. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that things ended the way they did. Can we just let bygones be bygones, put water under the bridge? So there is no conflict. There is no drama. Just let it go and let's move on with our lives, because I'm waiting for what's meant for me to come in. I'm ready for a new start. I'm ready to start something new in my life and move forward. Did any of that make any sense? Signs here, we have the Devil, that's Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer, we got Air, we got pretty much all the signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, yeah, we got all the signs here, Aries, Leo, Sag, with heavy Gemini, heavy Pisces, heavy Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Cancer. But I feel like, yeah, somebody got y'all all messed up, okay? And you're trying to manifest moving forward. You're trying to move forward in your life, and this person just doesn't seem to be letting you go. And this is where that let your friends help you. Spend some time with your tribe and try and not think about this, because the more you focus on the past and why did this happen, and the harder it is to move forward with the future. Okay, people don't seem to understand that. If you're still focused on the past, you're not going to notice the future when it comes in for you. Okay? So, if that made any sense to anybody, I hope so. But otherwise, you know, take it if it resonates for you. If it doesn't, you know, maybe I'm just not your reader. I don't know. I'm kind of in a weird energy tonight. It might be the full moon, might be the Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure what it is. But if it did resonate for you, can you do me a big favor and click on that like button? If you want to see more by me, can you hit that subscribe button? I would so greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.